Welcome to our video on the top 10 U.S. cities in Maine most affected by climate change. As we delve into the unique challenges facing these coastal communities, we'll explore how rising sea levels, increased storm intensity, and changing ecosystems are transforming the landscape of Maine. From the vibrant city of Portland to the charming town of Bar Harbor, join us as we examine the impact of climate change on these iconic locations and what it means for their futures. Stay tuned as we count down the cities at the forefront of this pressing issue. 1. Portland. As Maine's largest city, Portland has become a frontline witness to the effects of climate change. The city has experienced significant sea level rise, leading to increased coastal flooding. In January 2024, Portland faced a historic storm that caused unprecedented flooding, particularly in the Old Port District and Back Cove. This event underscored the city's vulnerability to rising sea levels and intensified storm surges. Portland's infrastructure is continuously tested by these challenges, prompting urgent discussions about adaptive measures to safeguard the city's future. 2. Saco. The Camp Ellis community in Saco epitomizes the relentless battle against coastal erosion exacerbated by climate change. Over the years, this area has witnessed the encroaching ocean eating away at its shores, threatening homes and local ecosystems. Saco's struggle highlights the broader vulnerability faced by coastal towns in Maine. As the sea continues to rise, the community's resilience is tested, necessitating innovative solutions to protect its diminishing coastline. 3. Wells. Wells is another town on Maine's coast facing dire projections due to climate change. Studies indicate that Wells could experience significant flooding in the coming decades. Maps reveal that popular tourist destinations such as Old Orchard Beach and Wells might be partially submerged. This potential scenario poses a threat not only to the local economy, heavily reliant on tourism, but also to the town's infrastructure and residents, urging preemptive action to mitigate future risks. 4. Kennebunk. Similar to its neighbor, Wells, Kennebunk is under threat from rising sea levels. A 2023 report identified over 3,500 properties in Kennebunk, Wells, and York at risk of flooding due to an anticipated 1.6-foot sea level rise over the next 30 years. This revelation has sparked concerns among property owners and local authorities, pushing for comprehensive planning to bolster the town's defenses against the inevitable changes brought by climate change. 5. York. York stands out among Maine towns for its significant property risks linked to sea level rise. The same 2023 report that highlighted vulnerabilities in Kennebunk also spotlighted York, revealing the potential for future flooding events. The town's picturesque landscapes and coastal properties are at stake, prompting a community-wide effort to develop resilience strategies that could protect York's charm and economic stability. 6. Bath. Known for its shipbuilding heritage, faces the dual threat of heat and flood events. The city is particularly susceptible to flooding, which poses significant challenges to its infrastructure and residents. As temperatures rise and precipitation patterns shift, Bath's ability to adapt will be crucial. The city's historical significance and economic activities hinge on effective measures to address these growing risks. 7. Bangor. Bangor, located further inland, is not immune to the impacts of climate change. The city is at significant risk from increased precipitation, which could lead to potential flooding. Bangor has the highest risk for precipitation-related events in Maine. This vulnerability necessitates a proactive approach to managing water resources and flood defenses to protect the city and its inhabitants from the unpredictable nature of climate-induced weather patterns. 8. Old Orchard Beach. Old Orchard Beach, a beloved tourist destination, faces the looming threat of sea level rise. Projections suggest that parts of the town could be underwater in the coming decades, posing a direct risk to its tourism-driven economy. The community's reliance on seasonal visitors makes adapting to these changes imperative. The town must balance preserving its coastal allure with implementing measures to safeguard against future climate impacts. 9. Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor, home to the iconic Acadia National Park, is experiencing the effects of climate change firsthand. More frequent and severe storms are leading to coastal erosion, impacting the local ecosystem and the park's natural beauty. These changes threaten the biodiversity that draws millions of visitors each year, highlighting the need for strategies that protect both the environment and the town's economic interests. 10. Rockland's coastal location makes it particularly vulnerable to rising sea levels and storm surges. The city has been experiencing increased flooding events, which affect its waterfront and maritime activities. As a hub for the arts and maritime industry, Rockland's response to these challenges will determine its resilience. The city's efforts to adapt and innovate will play a crucial role in preserving its cultural and economic vibrancy in the face of climate change. These cities exemplify the diverse challenges that climate change poses across Maine, from coastal erosion and flooding to increased storm intensity and heat risks. Addressing these issues requires comprehensive planning and adaptation strategies to mitigate future impacts.